Hey, universe, I'm here. Great to have you here. Now, today, I want to talk a little bit about evolving. I want to talk a little bit about why we're here. Most people are talking about personal development, how we're here to learn, and I don't agree with that. I think we come in as this really super conscious, super aware, super potent being. And while we're here, we get trapped and entangled and programmed and conditioned to be a certain way from family, from ancestral patterns, from society, from our culture group, our racial group, maybe the church we hang out with, whomever. So we're constantly in this pool of other people's energies, other people's way of thinking, other people's way of being. So it's like swimming around in this pool of other people's energies, and we're constantly at the effect of it. And because of that, we wire in other people's patterns. Because, like I've said on the last podcast, our brain is in this theta for the first sort of 7 years of our lives. So we're wiring in like a photocopier, we're copying everything around us. And it's energetic as well as a brain pattern. So we come into this body, we're truly super powerful, super potent, super magical, super aware, but we're entangling ourselves in this reality. And our brain function starts to change. Our brain goes down into lower beta, which is more depressive, which is lower, which is where we're solving problems. But actually, when we first come in, we are so joyful. And I believe our real purpose here is joy. Our real purpose here is joy, to do the things and be that joyful being and to share that with other people. Now, coaching makes me joyful. It brings me a lot of joy. So what I do is I express that joy with others through this work. And it can look like anything for you. It can look like anything. For you, it might be video editing. For you, it might be being a horse trainer. For you, it might be being a school teacher like it was for me, until it's not. Like we do go through stages where teaching was the congruent thing for me, and now it's coaching. But basically, everything I've done is because it brought me joy. It brought me this joy, this inner feeling of joy, and I was making a difference. So the first thing is, what is it that what is it that brings me joy, and how can I make a difference with it? That's why I think we're here. We're not here to grow and develop and to learn. Yes, we can learn skills. We can learn how to ride a bike. We can learn how to make a podcast like I am today. We can learn new things, but we're actually having to unlearn. So evolving and growing into that version of us is actually an unlearning, not the learning of new things. Yes, if you work with me, there might be a little journaling technique you need to learn, or a type of processor, what I call a conscious awareness process where you get to find out what's going on underneath. You'll have to learn that, but actually it's unlearning of your own way of being, of your own way of thinking, your way of talking, your way of acting, how you get triggered and noticing that stuff. So you can't learn to be untriggered. You can't really learn a new way of being. You can't really learn a new way of talking. It's more releasing and letting go of and unentangling the old. And what happens is the original version of you comes back up. This original version of Lisa was activated over the last 10 years. This person that had joy, this person that was activated by fun and freedom and lightness and kindness, and all of that back to me, being kind to me, bringing joy back to me, bringing freedom back to me, activated that part of me again that was always there, but hidden underneath these patterns, hidden under these unconscious patterns and programming I talked about in the last podcast. And I'll put a link to that in the description of the notes too, so you can go back and listen to that. If you've just listened to this one first, you can go back and listen to that one. So what happens is we're conditioned into these ways of being. Our personality isn't even our personality. I remember people saying to me, you are shy. You are shy, because I used to hide from my grandparents. I hid from them because I didn't see them much. And it was this intense, here's Nana, here's Pop, go and give them a kiss or a cuddle. And I was like, hang on a minute. No, I don't want to do that. So I used to hide from them. But it wasn't that I was shy. I've never been shy. But this was projected on me when I was quite little. I wouldn't actually stay the night at someone's house till I was about 12 or 13. Now, you wouldn't know that about me because I'm the opposite of that now. Like, I love people. I'm a big personality. I'm vivacious. I'm over the top. And I get my energy from people. But till 12 or 13, I wouldn't stay the night anywhere because apparently I was shy and I need to be at home with my parents. But at about 13, I sort of had this breakthrough. I don't know how, it just happened. And this louder, more bubbly, more exuberant person came out that was not shy, that would talk to anybody. Of course, as a teenager, we have a few blocks and barriers in place, and there might be someone that we think is better than us and we don't. But you know what I'm saying? This true original version of Lisa came back up again after 12 or 10 years of like, you're shy, Lisa. I was never shy. And if you met me now, you wouldn't believe that my parents used to say that, used to say that about me. And also I used to hide behind my parents when I met someone new. You wouldn't believe it because that wasn't truly me. It was just a couple of things that happened. And then it was, but you're shy. So I took that way of being on board. Can you see what I'm saying here? True evolution and growth on planet Earth is not about learning. It's not about going to another personal development program. Now, I was a personal development junkie. I'd done all sorts of things trying to fix the problems with me. Yeah. Honestly, guys, I thought I was a problem. I thought there was something wrong with me. I wasn't good enough. I didn't deserve stuff. I wasn't worthy. So I went to all these programs. And of course, even becoming a teacher, there was probably an aspect there where I was trying to improve myself. I went to uni to improve myself. But actually, deep down, I did know I wanted to be a teacher. But, I would talk to people. I would go to mediums and get readings. I did programs. I did courses. I watched things online. I read books. I wrote notes. I had journals. When I look back at them, was all about me not being good enough and me trying to fix me and using affirmations and law of attraction to fix me. But I don't believe it's even the law of attraction. It's the law of co-creation because attraction takes a little bit of the action out of it. You've still got to get up and act. And if you look at the word creation, the word act is in there too. So we are trained in these ways to be in the world, which has us think we need to improve. And I see this all the time online. I'm seeing all the time, you have to improve, you have to be a better version of you. There isn't a better version of you. It's not a better, but there are millions of versions of you in the quantum field. I access a future version of me all the time. And I can literally teach you how to do that through meditation. And if you want, and you listen to this, put a little clip or email me at lisa@missmanifestoracademy.com and I'll write that in the notes and I'll send you one that will teach you how to do it. There are future versions of you in the quantum field waiting to be activated. They're not better, but they're a version that takes you back to the true Lisa that you are, that is less scared, that is less worried about things, that is less anxious, that is less worried about, am I confident enough to do this? That is less worried about, have I got the resources? And it's this version of you that has always been there waiting for you, okay? That was always there till it was programmed out of you. You can literally tap back into this version of you through this energy processes, through the journaling as well. So please reach out if you'd like to have a go at this. It's lots of fun. It's easy, and you'll literally sense this version of you, and you'll literally get messages from you. And then you can write those things down in this future type of journaling I call moodscaping. So I have two versions of moodscaping. You just sit down, you write about a future version of you, but I have another one where you're literally talking to that future version that's coming in and you're getting the answers. So this stuff is really powerful and has been proven by science now. The universe or the quantum field has every version of you that's available, has all the resources, has infinite possibilities for you, has all the people and the money. When you're willing to take that old Lisa out of that way, when you're willing to dissolve and untangle and rewire that old version of you. This new version has been waiting for you. And if you look at any big business or big company, they're always looking at a future version of themselves. They actually employ people who are futurists, who sit down and go, hey, what is it looking like in our business? What can you see in our future? So they're always tapping into this future reality. They're not looking at the past and going, we were crap at that. Yes, they'll take a learning out of it and they'll go, I think we did something wrong with that computer. I think we could improve that. But they're not sitting in the past worried about that. They take the information now and they look into the future, but not in an anxious way, in an excited and vibrant and activated way. And that's what my work does. It takes you into the future in an active and vibrant and excited way, where this now version of you feels great about now, and this past version of you you're okay with, but you're bringing in this excitement and this energy of this new version. So it's this constant play between, I'm okay with the past, but I'm happy to look to and see what patterns are stopping me. I've got this beautiful now that I'm loving and I'm grateful for, but also I'm pulling in this future version. And it's a trilogy between you, the superconscious you, your body, which has a lot of information and is actually creating a lot of your reality, in the universe or the quantum field, this trilogy. So in the Bible, they talk about a trilogy. Lots of religions do, and they got that right. There is a trilogy of you, your superconscious knowing that part of you, your body, and the universe or the quantum field. So really, we are here to evolve in a way that is not how we're trained. We're not here to learn. Yes, you can go to school and uni and learn some skill. But we are here to unlearn the old patterns and get back to being a version of us that is infinitely abundant, infinitely kind to ourselves and others, infinitely aware of what's around us, infinitely magical. So just knows where to go, who to talk to, and things just download and fall into our lap. Infinitely resourceful. All the resources are available, infinitely potent and empowered. So we've got our own back. We're infinitely empowered in who we are right now, all the time. And that's infinite. That doesn't stop. We can keep tapping into that. So you are infinitely abundant in all these areas, even confidence, but it's been wired out of you. Like I said about me being shy. When I dropped that, and I remember the day it started to happen, but I don't know how. I don't know how that just happened. This louder version just came out, and it was like no more of this Lisa that hides behind my mum. And it would have been 12 or 13. I just started high school. And this big, bubbly version came out, right? That doesn't mean at times I haven't judged that version of me, but I don't anymore. It's actually the real version of me, this big, bubbly, louder than life version. So if I'm judging that part of me, I am judging me as a whole. I'm judging the essence of me and my potency, because it's actually my superpower. I can talk to anyone. I can go into any group of people and feel comfortable. I can get online and talk to people. I can talk to 1,000 people in public. So this is my capacity. So in personal development, this wasn't really acknowledged, or it wasn't really seen as a thing that was my superpower. But now that I've rewired and untangled so much stuff, I can see that. Even though there are future versions of me in other areas still coming in, more confidence around whatever, there's this part of me that I know is truly authentically me all the time. This 100% authenticity all the time. But there is more I can tap into is what I mean. There's more capacities. There's more superpowers I haven't quite activated, or I could increase or activate more. So you are not here to evolve by learning something new. You can't learn confidence. Yes, you can get out and experience things that give you more confidence, but you can't learn it. It can be activated in you and you can experience it, but it's not really a learning thing. You won't go to a course and get 5 key things that you can put into place that will really do it. You have to activate it by being it, by experiencing it, right? So there's so much that we can't learn. We can't really learn who we are. We have to unlearn the old Lisa, the old ways of being, the old patterns. And that Lisa just arises. I didn't learn her. I didn't learn about her. She just arose. And this Lisa keeps arising, the real Lisa, the potent, powerful, magical Lisa, just strengthens every day as I'm willing to unwire, let go of, deactivate, unentangle the old energies, the old ways of being, the old ways of talking, the old brain patterns. Then this Lisa just grows in strength. So I want to say to you, my friend, you are not here to learn. And the other thing with that is we are not here to learn lessons. A lesson always has a challenge first. You can't learn a lesson without you not knowing something. You just can't. At school, they gave you a lesson to teach you something new, and there was a challenge in it. You didn't know it. There was a gap, right? So all lessons require a gap, and the gap is the challenge. The challenge comes in, and then you go, I've never done that before. No, I'm not saying we can't take an awareness from an experience, but if you believe you're here to learn lessons, you are going to be set up with challenge after challenge after challenge. And life has enough of that stuff anyway, right? We all have stuff that shows up. We're parents, we're daughters, we're sisters, we're mothers, we're sons, we're fathers, we're uncles, whatever. Okay? We work for someone, we work for ourselves. There are enough things out there in this world without you creating problems to learn from. So when we believe, whether it's a hidden belief or not, so I want you to look at this and just say to yourself, do I have a hidden belief or a belief that we're here to solve problems? We're here to learn from lessons and challenges? If you do, reach out to me if you want a little process to help you with that too. But if you do, I want you to drop that and start saying we are here for joy, and to express joy in a way that makes a difference for someone else, whether that's a house cleaner, whether that's a dog trainer, it doesn't matter. You are here to express joy, not to learn from your mistakes, not to be learning, because with learning has to come a problem or a challenge. Now, on the computer, you're learning something new and there will be a problem. I've never done this before. That is different. I'm talking about you and the difference you want to be on this planet and who you are. You are not here to solve problems, but your brain will tell you you are. And society will say, it's all about solving problems. It's all about lessons. And particularly in the metaphysical world, they talk about, we're here to learn our lessons. We're not. You are going to set yourself up for more lessons, which isn't fun, my friends. So when I believed that, I just had problem after problem. Now, I still have stuff showing up. And that's because I'm unraveling. And to unravel and to go to where I really want to be, I've got to let go of the old. And yes, something will pop up and I go, I don't desire that anymore. That doesn't feel right. But it's not a problem. It's a possibility of me choosing something greater, of becoming more congruent. But if you're constantly solving problems, you are never going to be congruent. You're never going to be in harmony. We are here to be in harmony, or some people would call it an alignment with our soul, with our true purpose, which is joy, and then expressing that in a way that works for you. And mine is wanting to make a global difference across the planet, with women particularly, men too, but with women particularly in this area. And letting go of problem solving and letting go of those old patterns and bringing in a future version of you that knows where to be, who to talk to. So please, 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 I am for you. Stop looking at life as problems. Stop looking at life as we are here to solve problems and we are here to learn our lessons. We aren't. You will keep creating it because that's how powerful we are. We are magical manifestors. And the thing I see all the time too is, what are you manifesting at the moment? What are you working on? We are never not manifesting. Every second you are creating your reality. Whether that thing you've desired has showed up yet or not, every second you're creating your reality from your energetics. So if something shit is showing up, you're in a co-creation with that. And it might be because you've asked for something greater at work. It might be, what would it be like to have a better job? So of course, then the boss comes in and complains about something or thanks you. Yeah, that's the universe's way of saying, you asked for this, I'm bringing it to you. Now, that's a topic for another conversation around synchronicity and around how things can show up, not how we think they will. But I just want to bring that in to say, we are co-creating our reality every second, my friends. And if you believe in We're here to learn lessons. If you believe we're here to be personally developing and improving, you will never finish, because improvement has no end to it. Okay? Learning has no end. You are not here to learn and improve. You are here to unlearn and unravel the ways of being that would stop you being all of you, whatever that looks like for you. And you're here to activate now, to activate that version of you that has all those superpowers, right? That knows she has it. You already have it. You just don't know you do because you're in your head about it. That activates the knowing that you have all the resources. I know all the resources are out there for me, no matter what I choose to do. I know that now. Yes, it might have taken a few years of rewiring, but it doesn't for my clients. So my role really for me now is to activate that true version of me, bring in those future versions of me, and to just deactivate and unravel and rewire anything that doesn't match it. And that's what I've been doing for 10 years. But I have such a peace now. I don't have to be doing this every week or every day because I've rewired so much. And my life is always working out for me. And I know that because of where I am right now. So please, number one, stop all the self-development. Stop doing things to improve yourself. You are this beautiful, conscious, aware, amazing, infinitely abundant being, magical, potent. I want you to really get this. Number two, stop trying to solve the problems around you. It's just like putting out fires, but someone else lights a match, right? Number three, you're not here to learn. You're not here to solve all those things that are wrong with you. You're not here to learn more about things so you can fix you, okay? You are not here to fix you. You are here to evolve into that version of you that you know truly is you, into that version that you came in as, that has actually been conditioned and programmed out of you. That's it. And we're here for joy. We are truly here for joy and to express that in whatever way that is for you and to make a difference with that. You know, when you're around people that are joyful and fun, how you walk away feeling lighter, it might just be that for you and you're happy working in a shop, and that is fine. Not everyone is here to work globally. Not everyone is here to be a coach. Not everyone here is to be a leader as such. But when you're truly being you and having joy and tapping into that inner joy that you know is available, but you haven't quite accessed it yet, you make the biggest difference, my friend. So the biggest difference isn't learning something new. The biggest difference isn't trying to solve problems. The biggest difference isn't learning lessons. Yeah. And trying to fix those things. It's you being you, walking in the road. And that's another podcast that I'm going to talk about. So thank you for being here. I'll put any of those things I talked about, and reach out if you'd like a process around the future self. I can send you a couple of things, some written ones and a beautiful activation where we activate that future self of you. Thank you for being here. You can also head to my website, missmanifestoracademy.com, where you'll get some free journaling techniques and some free training as well. But please follow and like this, share it with other people. Let's get the message out, because I'm really sick of hearing all these metaphysical people and coaches talking about we're here to learn lessons. We're not. It sets us up for more stress and trying to improve ourselves all the time. And you, my friend, you don't need improving. You're amazing and fantastical and phenomenal as you are. Thank you for being here. Hey, thank you for being and listening. Thank you for being you. And thank you for listening to my podcast. Hey, Universe, I'm here. We'll catch you next week. Take care.